Welcome to the Pet Resource Center. We are a national organization started in Kanab, Utah in 1984, and our main purpose is to bring about a time when there are no more homeless pets. To get there, one of the main things we're doing right now is we're trying to bring the entire country to no-kill status, every town, every county, every shelter to no-kill status by 2025. We are the largest. This one's about 20,000 square feet. It's the newest and the largest, but there's also one in New York City, there's one in Los Angeles, Houston, Salt Lake City, and then of course the sanctuary in Kanab, Utah. We work with JB Hunt, we work with Walmart, of course, we work with Clorox and Blue Buffalo and Purina. We work with them on a lot of different levels. The cats, we bring cats in every Tuesday, and most of them come from shelters around Northwest Arkansas and South Central Arkansas. We get them primarily from the Community Cat Support Network. What they do is they bring them in from the shelters, put them in foster homes for a couple of weeks, and then we take them out of foster homes and bring them here. Cats fly off the shelves here, so it's really hard for us to keep this room populated. That one is our forest cat room. This is our meowton room. Sorry, I had to do it. There's little kittens. Okay, come see some kittens. In kitten season, this cat room is a kitten room, and we'll have 20 kittens at a time we bring in. So we'll bring in fresh kittens every week. They come in on Tuesday, they have their surgery on Wednesday morning, and Wednesday afternoon they drop in the kitten room. On Wednesday afternoon, all of this out here is dead quiet because everybody's in the kitten room. Everybody's in there playing with the kittens. Cats die at a much higher rate in shelters than dogs do. Cities will round up what they call community cats or stray cats, feral cats. Well, those cats don't really want to be around people necessarily. They're not socialized with people, and they'll end up being euthanized if they're not just trapped, neutered, and returned. Scary? Is he scared?
She's scared.
No, poor baby. So that's a dog that must be nervous. Mm-hmm. So Beth's just sitting with him. Just letting him feel that he's safe. And we also have wonderful volunteers that come and just sit with frightened animals. Just sit there with them. A lot of what goes on here is done by volunteers. We have volunteers that come and facilitate adoptions. We have ones that clean cat litter, feed animals, clean kennels. Enrichment toys like Kongs with frozen peanut butter in them. We've got puzzle toys, but it gets nice and quiet in here when they all have a puzzle toy to focus on. It just takes the whole stress level down for them. And then they're much more easy to sort of handle and deal with. They're not so frightened. Because it's scary. It's really scary. It's hard to explain to a dog, no, it's gonna get better, I promise. Also, these dogs aren't meant to live here. They're meant to go out to foster homes. They can come in for daycare. So the foster family can drop them off in the morning, they get to hang out in here, they play with the staff, they get walks, they get dog day out. What we wanna do is get our community involved in the process, help them understand what our shelters are up against and what they can do to help. And what they can do to help is volunteer, foster an animal, adopt from a shelter. Some folks say, oh, you can't get fancy dogs from shelters. We adopted out a German Shepherd 2 weeks ago that was 100% German Shepherd on both sides of the line for 3 generations. There's every kind of dog in a shelter. We are marching forward to 2025 when every state, every shelter is no-kill. For us, no-kill means a 90% save rate. That leaves wiggle room for those animals that are very ill or injured, or they have irreparable behavioral issues that mean they won't be able to get adopted. All of Northwest Arkansas, I think there's like 99% no-kill. So that is the biggest thing right now, is just moving toward that, and we're getting close. This is 2024, so we've basically got a little over a year to get there. But when Best Friends started in 1984, there were 17.5 million animals being killed in America's shelters every year. Now that's down to about 380,000. So it can be done. You know, animals that come in injured and terrified and shut down. And then they spend a week in a foster home and they're a completely different animal, and then they find their, a home. That's what it's all about.